Hi everyone, it's Sophia. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another makeup tutorial. It's a little bit more on the glam side compared to the last video I did, which was more of a neutral summer look. But today this is the makeup that I choose to do if I'm going out and I feel like getting a little bit more ready in the morning, or if I'm going out to dinner or going to a party or anything like that. So if you guys are interested on how I got this look, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so let's just get right into the video. So first off, I'm going to start by spraying my face with, I believe it's pronounced Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, which looks like this. I just got this at Sephora. It's for normal to dry skin, and then it says shake gently, mist 2 to 3 spritzes onto your face for a boost of hydration and glow under or over makeup. So I usually do it under, just because I am going to be wearing matte foundation, so I don't want it to totally like dry out my face. So I'm gonna just go ahead and spray this just on my cheeks. I don't do it on my forehead just because my forehead does get a little bit greasy, so I'm just gonna use it on my cheeks. So then I'm going to go ahead and use the Professionals primer that I used in my last video and just dot it on my face and then spread it around. Alright, and then I'm going to go back in with my Laura Mercier foundation that I used in the last video as well. And I'm literally going to do the same thing that I did in the last one. If you guys didn't see it, go ahead and check it out. I'm going to leave it in the description box below. It is a long video, so if you wanted to skip through parts and see how I do the rest of my makeup, go ahead and check it out if you want. Alright, so after foundation, I go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Like I said in the last video as well, this is my go-to concealer. I'm going to try to get the Fenty concealer this week, but we'll see if I feel like going to the mall. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this underneath my eyes for my dark circles, anywhere that I want to highlight or anywhere that I want to conceal, like if I have any dark spots or blemishes, I'll go ahead and conceal that as well. And then I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blender. Okay, so after my concealer, I'm going to go ahead in with my Fenty Beauty, which looks like this. I'm in the shade Butter. I'm going to go ahead in with this and bake underneath my eyes, down my nose, my smile lines, and then I'm going to just go ahead and use the powder and brush it around the rest of my face that I'm not baking. Alright, and then I'm going to grab the powder brush that I used last time and just grab whatever left over that I have in the lid and just brush it around the rest of my face. Alright, so that's it for powder. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows really quickly as well while I'm baking underneath my eyes and my smile line. I'm going to go in with the same Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil in the shade Chocolate. And then I'm going to brush through my eyebrows really quickly. Alright, so now that I have my eyebrows on, I'm going in with the same Wet n Wild brow mascara as last time, just to keep those eyebrow hairs in place. So now I'm going to go ahead and brush off the powder underneath my eyes and by my nose, and then keep my smile lines just because I like to keep that on a little bit longer. Alright, so for the fun part is my eyes now. I'm going to do like a little bit more of a glam look than last time. So I'm going to go in with my Morphe palette again. And I think I showed you guys last time, but these are all the colors that are in the palette. So I'm going to start off with a transition shade in my crease. I'm going in with that same Sonia Kashuk brush for my crease just because I like it the best. And I'm going to go in with this shade right there, that super light orange, orangey tan color, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that in my crease. Alright, so after that transition shade, I'm gonna go in with the second darkest from that same range of color. It's gonna be this brownish orange color. So now I'm gonna go ahead and grab a different brush. It's this white brush from that one set that I showed you in the last video, and it's more of like a flat brush. It's still pretty fluffy, but it's on the flatter side. And I'm gonna go in with this dark shade, still on the orange concept, orangey brown. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, and I'm going to put that all over my lower lid. And you also have to be careful because this palette is really pigmented, so if you dip your brush in the powder a lot, you're gonna see a lot of color on your eyelid. So I like to dip it and then tap it off just a little bit, just so I can start off slow, and then if I want to build the color, I'll go ahead and grab some more. Alrighty, so now I have one more color for my upper lid. I'm gonna grab this angled brush first. It's the same angled brush as last time. It's from e.l.f. It just looks like that. And then I'm gonna grab the darker orangey brown color, which is right dead center in the middle of the palette, right here. And I am going to put it on my outer corner of my eye in like a V or like a U shape, just so I can start blending it out and make it a little bit darker on the ends. And I know it's not blended out 100% yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab a different brush and add a little bit more color, the same color on that brush, and blend it and buffer it out a little bit more. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with that same brush that I used for my crease. Get the same color, tap it off, and just blend it out a little bit more, and then bring it closer into the center of my eyelid in my crease. So that's it for my upper lid. Now I'm gonna go in and do my lower lid. I'm gonna grab the same angled brush that I used for the U shape on my upper lid, and then I'm gonna grab that third shade I believe I used, which is this one. And the same thing, I'm just gonna grab a little bit, start off slow, and just do it all underneath my lower lashes. Alright, and then I'm gonna grab that last shade I use at the end, which is right here, and then do it on the ends, just to give it a little bit more of a darker shade, and it'll blend out nicely with the top part that I did. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyelashes. I'm actually gonna put falsies on today, but I'm gonna start off by doing my mascara. It's the same mascara I used in the last video as well. It's the Lancome mascara. And I'm gonna just put that on my top lashes first. I think I showed you guys this already, but I love the Fringe in No. 4 Sephora collection eyelashes. This is the package, and then this is what the eyelashes look like if I don't drop them off. That's what they look like. They're shorter eyelashes on the inside, and then they whip out at the ends. I really like that look right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my eyelashes on my tweezers and use my same duo glue that I showed you guys already. And I'm gonna do a light layer first, and then once it gets a little bit tacky, I'm gonna go ahead and do another layer on top, and then let it get tacky again, and then I'm gonna put them on. So that is how much glue I put on the first layer. And then while I'm letting that get tacky, I'm gonna go ahead and put mascara on the other eyelashes. And then I'm also going to wipe away my Smile Line powder now. It does look pretty tacky. This is what it looks like when it dries a little bit. I don't know if it looks any different on camera, but it does look tacky to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a second layer, because once the first layer gets tacky, the second layer like sits on the eyelash so well. So this is what the second layer looks like. It has a little bit more on it, and then once it gets tacky, it's gonna legit do so much for your eyes. I feel like it works a lot better when it's a thick layer of glue and super tacky than a thin layer of glue, because then throughout the day your eyelashes start falling off in the inner corner or the outer corner. So while I let that dry, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lower lashes now. Alright, so now that that's done, I think the glue on the eyelashes are pretty good to go, so I'm going to go ahead and put them on. I'm going to try to do them on camera. Let's see, let me flip my mirror really quickly. Alright, so while my right eyelashes are in the process of drying and my left eyelashes are waiting to get tacky, I go ahead and grab my crease brush again, and then grab that darker shade that I use at the very end, and I tap it off and just put it in my crease line a little bit more, and then that is it. I like just adding a little bit more color at the end, because then I see what my eyelid looks like with my eyelashes, and then if I don't bring it high enough or if it's not dark enough, I go ahead and add a little bit more. So now my right eyelash is pretty dry. I go ahead and grab my mascara again and blend my real eyelashes with the falsies. That is the point of putting my mascara on first, but I like to do it a second time just in case like I do see some of my real eyelashes that aren't blended in really well. I want to try to make it look as real as possible. So I definitely add more mascara to my inner eyelashes just because these falsies are a little bit on the shorter side for my eyelid. So I like to add some more on my real eyelashes in the corner just to make it look like it's a little bit longer. And then I do underneath my eyes just to blend that out. I think my other eyelash is pretty tacky, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on right now. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and do my lower lashes on my left eye really quickly. Oh, I already did it. Alright, so now I'm going to blend in my real eyelashes with my falsies on my left eye now that the glue is dry. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab my highlighter. I showed you guys in the last video. I didn't use this one in the last video, but I showed you guys. I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty. It is the Freestyle Highlighter Duo with a Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. That's what the back looks like. And then I love to use, this is what the inside looks like. It's a little bit dirty, but I love the Fire Crystal one. It is legit so sparkly and so beautiful. It's my favorite one. So I grab that weird elf brush that I used in the last video as well. It's probably a crease or blending brush, but I use it for highlight on my eyes. I'm gonna go in my inner corner with it first. I bring it, I don't know if you can tell, but I bring it onto like where my nose is a little bit, and then I bring it onto where my lid is. So I bring it there first, and then I drag it down to my lower lid and my upper lid. And then I also do it underneath my brow bone. Alright, so now time for the rest of my face. So I grabbed that Hampton Weekender palette again from Tarte, and I grab my bronzing brush that I used last time, and I put it on my cheekbones and then my forehead, and then I drag it down my neck just to give my neck a little bit of color. Alright, and then for my blush, I use the Tarte blush in the shade Party. It's the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Party. And then I grab my blush brush. It's slightly angled and it's really fluffy, so that's what I use for my blush. And then I grab my e.l.f. Professional Bronzing Brush, but I use it for a highlight, which is also angled like this. And then I grab that same highlight that I used for the inner corner of my eyes and underneath my brow bone for my higher part of my face on my cheeks. So that is it for my face. Now onto my lips. I do have 3 shades of the Fenty, it's the Fenty, oh my gosh, Stunna Lip Paint. I'm gonna go in with this brown shade today just because my face is really neutral and really bronzy and brown. It's in the shade Unveil. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that. I'm gonna first put on a little bit of chapstick. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab that lipstick, and it looks like this. On my skin, all of this Stunna lip paint turns out darker than what I thought it was going to turn out. So it's going to be quite dark, but this is what the brush looks like. It's just angled, flat. It's really easy to put on. And then I dip it in and then I brush off some of it just because this holds a lot of product. It's really easy to get messy on your lips. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quickly. As you can see, that was one dip into the actual lipstick tube, and that's how much I got on my lips. So now I'm gonna just go ahead and dip it in one more time and just finish up the rest of my lips. And I think that's pretty even. Like I said, it gets really dark on my skin. I don't know if it's just because I'm so white or it's just a lot more pigmented than I thought it was going to be, but this is legit, like it looks like it would be like a light, not light, but like, you know, a nice brown shade, but it's like, it almost looks black on my lips. But anyways, that is it for my lips. And then last and final step, I use the Too Faced Peach Mist Mattifying Setting Spray, and I just spritz it on my face just to finish it up. And that is it for my face. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All the links of what I used today will be in the description box below. But anyways, if you did like this makeup look and you want maybe a different look or a different lipstick shade or you know, more of a bright summer look, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and I will see you guys next time.